Hello everyone, my name is Isabel and welcome back to my personal finance channel, Your Friendly Budgetarian. So for everyone who is new here in my channel, hello friends, I have been creating videos about personal finance as well as documenting my path towards financial freedom, and I'm starting that off by paying 6 figures worth of student loans. So if you guys are interested, please click the subscribe button down below. Hello everyone, happy June. I know I usually film this June, like the budget videos, typically before the end of the previous month, but just recently a lot of things has happened, so I'm hoping to be able to finish filming this video and uploading it on time for you guys. Anyways, this is just an overview of what my June budget looks like, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so going to my income, there's not really much difference. It's still about $3,330 per paycheck. I know I will be working for a holiday in June, which is the Juneteenth, but technically that paycheck won't be sent not until like the first paycheck for the month of July. So for now, it's just $3,330 each. But I don't know if I will be doing some overtime hours. I would like to do some, even at least for just 4 hours, for a minimum of 4 hours for the month, but we'll have to check out and see. For the pre-tax contributions, which is with regards to my 401k or my TSP, it's still about $350 each paycheck, so having $700 total for the month. And for my checkings rollover, I am aiming for at least $500 for my buffer account in my checkings account, buffer amount in my checkings account. So overall, I am probably budgeting about $7,860. All right, so for the fixed and monthly expenses, there's almost everything is the same, but it's just that there's actually a couple of changes for this month. I might have added them in the variable expenses, but we'll see how it goes for the end of the month and see if I may have to transfer some information or some expenses in different categories. So for now, starting with the mortgage, it's still an additional $61.98 for our principal payment. The thing is, if you guys haven't seen my previous budget videos, my fiance is the one paying for the mortgage, so I pay for the rest of the bills. So this one is just an additional principal payment, just to have an even amount for each month. That's why it's specifically $61.98. For electricity and gas, I don't know if you guys have remembered that I discussed about doing this flex payments. This is like a service or a program that was offered by our local electric company. And so long story short, things got complicated. So now I'm just gonna pay for the exact amount of whatever our electricity and gas bill is. So right now, since technically this should be lower since it's summer and we don't have an AC, but we basically have a swamp cooler. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but that uses water for cooling down the house. So, but the $200, since we still have like a previous balance from like the previous months, so that's why. Anyways, for now I'm budgeting $200 for our electricity and gas, and then hopefully for the next coming months it should be lower than that. For internet, it's still the same, $65. For our waste and sewage system, these are the ones that we pay every quarter. So technically June is still within the second quarter, so that is why there's nothing there. Subscriptions is still $14. Phone, that one is still technically being paid by my fiance. I don't know, maybe sometime in the future I will be handling the phone bill, but for now we're just keeping it that way. And last but not the least is water. Since, as I have mentioned, we don't have the overall AC, but we have a swamp cooler. And then since summer is nearby, so we're gonna definitely use more water than usual. And so previously on off seasons, it's about averaging $40, but since we're going to need more water now, so it's probably going to be about $80. Hopefully not more than that, but if ever we have to pay more, we just have to do it. So for fixed or monthly expenses, that would be $420.98. All right, so next up we have our variable expenses. Not gonna lie, when you guys will see my May budget closeout, it's pretty terrible, especially with groceries. We've definitely spent a lot for the month of May. I am definitely hoping that June will be different this time, but we'll see. I am not increasing the grocery budget, but we're just gonna have to adjust if we do. But it's just that the previous months before May, I was fortunate enough to make it to meet the budget allocation, but just really for the month of May, it was not great. But I'm still putting in $500 for grocery. Housing is still about $150. I might actually have to include the yard maintenance in housing, but we'll have to see. I'll tell you more details about it when I get to the yard maintenance part. For personal, also another thing that did not go well for the month of May, you guys will see, but I'm hoping less than $100 for the month of June. Medical and health, I don't have anything, so $0 for that. Transportation, actually, now that I see this, I probably have to change this to $0 because before the end of May, I actually needed to get gas. So I just included that budget for the month of May. Typically, when I do get gas, the thing is, our house is so close to my work. So I don't necessarily get gas like every week or every month. Luckily enough, I'm able to get it last for about 2 months. So I put gas like once every 2 months. For eating out, $150. That one is still pretty okay for the month of May. You guys, again, you will see it all in my budget closeout video. So I'm hoping to do the same. Pets, nothing, $0. Someone asked if how come I usually don't have any purchases for pets, because for the most part their food, I actually allocate that to the grocery. And now that I think about it, I technically could just put it in there. But I guess if ever, knock on wood, hopefully I don't have to spend anything for pets with regards to accidents or whatsoever. But if it does happen, I think maybe in the future I'll just put it under miscellaneous and whatnot, because again, our pets are pretty low maintenance. I have 2 Shiba Inu dogs, as you guys have seen in my vlog videos. So they're very low maintenance type of dogs. So we actually have not gone to a groomer. Also because one of our dogs is a feisty one, so we're always afraid that they might bite a worker or something like that. So we just do the bathing. Bathing is even once a month or once every 2 months, honestly. And the grooming and the cutting of hair, we don't need to do that because they do have shedding season, and that helps, I guess. And on average, they do have short hair. But anyways, besides that, we don't normally spend a lot for them. Donations, $150. This one, it was also a pretty low month for me for the month of May, but you guys will see. So I'm trying to adjust this for now. Hopefully, once I'm all debt-free, I'll be able to increase my donation spending. For yard maintenance, this one is a new bill for us because recently we have spoken to the lawn company. So we've been having a great deal or great problem with our backyard. Again, in my vlog video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but before we got our sprinklers fixed, we were just watering our plants manually, and it's taking up a lot of time, especially because we have a big yard. And then my husband or my fiance and I work full time, and then after that we have to clean the house and all that stuff. So pretty much this is still within our budget to outsource people to take care of our backyard. So for now, definitely the initial expenses with the fixing the sprinklers, doing a big yard cleanup, and then after that maintaining. So those initial expenses definitely takes a lot of amount. So for now, I'm putting in about $580 for those initial setups, and then after that, hopefully the once a week or once every 2 weeks maintaining of our yard is just on the average cost of about maybe 40 or $50 every month. For this month as well, I need to get my registration renewal for my car, and as well as smug check. I do have a Yaris 2012, so I don't know if you guys are aware or have a lot of knowledge about cars, but the older your cars get, the cheaper the car registration is. So I think mine is about $93 every year, and then plus about $20 to $25 for the smug check. So I'm aiming for about $118 at least for the total of my car registration smug check expenses, which then for the variable expenses for this month tallies to about $1,748. All right, so last but not the least, I have my sinking fund / savings / retirement. So everything has been decreasing since, as you guys know, I am almost done to paying off my student loans. So everything with regards to my my investments basically are kind of being put on hold for now, except for my retirement, which I think, at least if anything, I should prioritize together with the debt payoff. So for anything with regards to my high yield savings account and my after-tax brokerage accounts, those are being put on hold for now. So as you can see, it's all $0 in here allocated. My crypto, since really, it's only $10 a month. I would not lose any sleep if I have to offer $10 a month from my paycheck. So that's why I still keep on doing it. For my Roth or traditional IRA, technically this one too I could put on hold because the last day to contribute for this type of accounts, or at least for the IRA accounts, is not until the start of the tax season next year. But I still kind of want to try, so $200, because the thing is, if I do allocate my money to these type of investment, like the ones with good return, it helps me to kind of cut off on my personal expenses, just so it helps also control my spending ability, I guess, per se. So that's that $200 for my Roth traditional. HSA, I am also still contributing on that. So $155 is what I contribute per month to my health savings account. Luckily, my employer also does contribute about $75 per month to my account. So that also helps a lot with regards to fully funding my HSA. So honestly, I think I put in my goals for 2022 was to fund half of the max limit for HSA, but I am actually changing it to just fully contributing to my HSA account. I think the due date is up until the end of the year. And last but not the least, I have my TSP / 401k / my pre-tax contribution. I'm putting in about $350 every paycheck, so a total of $700 for the month of June. And so my total for my sinking fund / savings / retirement is about $1,065. All right, so last but not the least, I have my debts. And good thing is that for you guys who are new out there, I really don't have any loans besides my student loans. My car has been paid off since 2014. So I have not had any car payments at all for about 8 years now. The only thing I've been paying is maintenance for my car and as well as car insurance. I mean, technically we do have mortgage, but for now, my fiance and I set up is that he pays for the mortgage and I pay for the rest of the bills. I don't have any credit card loans, but sometimes there are times that I have to, like, basically the balance kind of moves a little bit towards the next month when I'm not able to close off my credit card expenses and all that stuff. But when that happens, I don't necessarily pay an interest rate, because technically I've been paying off my credit cards every month, but sometimes there are just some the minimum balance does not meet. I meet the minimum balance for like the payment every month. So even if I do have like a transfer balance for the next month, it's still fine. Anyways, long story short, I only have student loans, and I am hoping to pay for about $4,000, which hopefully, if that is the case, right now my current balance is at $19,500. So if I do pay $4,000, that means my balance for the end of the month will be $15,500. So I'm trying to do if my math is correct. Oh geez. Anyways, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to pay off $4,000 for my student loans for the month of June. All right, so for my budgeted breakdown, hopefully it's still about the same for the actual when we see it for the end of the month closeout. So debts, it's still more than half of my income. For my fixed expenses is about 5 to 8%. My variable expenses is 24.2%, or about a quarter. And then savings is 14.7%. Hopefully when I become debt free, this will be the more than half of my income. I don't really spend a lot of money. I'm really more of a natural saver, so I cannot wait for my savings to be the largest amount or largest percentage of my total income, but we'll see. So yeah, overall that is it for my June budget. If you guys have any questions at all with regards to how I do my debt, my finances, please feel free to comment them down below. So if you guys like my video and are interested to know more on how I do my finance, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you guys will be notified as soon as I upload a new one. And with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!